right, so I'm going to demonstrate a quick post-exercise stretching sequence for you. This is going to allow your heart rate to come back down, some of that lactic acid that you just built up in those muscles during your exercise to be released, and for your muscles to feel like, oh, okay, I'm not traumatized anymore during my workout. So follow along, listen to your own music if you wish. I'll be talking you through each of the stretches and demonstrating them in real time. All right, enjoy. So go ahead and find a nice space. I got my mat here so that I can stretch out on the floor. First thing that we're going to do is adjust so I don't chop off my own head. Welcome to my home gym. Okay, here we go. First thing, we're just going to stand here and roll those shoulders out. A lot of exercises that we do can build up tension in our shoulders and our neck, so we want to make sure that we release that. And forward, 5 times forward, really just relaxing it. Good, and tilt your head from one side to the other, and again. And switch to look up, and all the way down, and up, and all the way down, and look, good. And go ahead and roll your neck out, and the other direction. One more time. All right, go ahead and widen your stance. We're going to do some across the shoulder arm stretches. So we're just going to take that arm across the chest, really stretching out this area. Keeping that shoulder from coming up toward our ear, we're going to press it down so that we're really stretching it out. And you're going to swing it back and then take it up and over and reach for that elbow. And we're going to switch, so the other arm across, check it in on that shoulder. And up and over. Good, and release. And we're going to take our palms, face them inward, and our thumbs are kind of pointed up, and we're going to stretch open our chest. And then we're going to hold on to our palms and then push our chest in, so we're really rounding out our back. We're going to do that again. Open and close. Good, stand all the way up and reach up over your head and do a nice little forward fold. Slight bend in your knee. That should give us a nice stretch in your hamstrings here. Make sure to relax the neck so that your head is actually just hanging there. Clasp the elbows, and we're just going to gently rock back and forth, really loosening up that lower back. Making sure to breathe deeply. Good. We're going to walk those hands out into a downward facing dog so that we're stretching out those calf muscles and our other leg muscles, pulling our heels to the ground while also lifting our hips to the sky. Take a couple breaths here, really feeling those muscles stretch out. Good. We're going to lift one leg up into the air and swing it through into a nice lunge. Find your balance. You can either stay with your hands on the ground here, you can come up to here, you can use some sort of piece of furniture to balance yourself if you're a little off, but either way, we're going to stay here, really stretch out those legs, okay? Breathing. Go ahead ahead and put that back knee down. We're going to push our hips toward this front heel and stretch out this quad right here, this hip flexor as well. On the front part of your pelvis and connecting to your quad, really nice stretch for that. And come back. And we're going to just sit back into that back heel and reach for that front foot. And come back into your lunge that we took. Plant your hands, bring that foot back into a downward facing dog and take a couple breaths here again. On your next inhale, go ahead and lift that other leg and weave it through into the runner's pose on the other side. Again, you can keep your hands planted here, bring them up to your knee or balance them as needed. Making sure we're keeping this back leg straight for right now as we're stretching this out. And then we'll plant it on the ground here in a second, okay? Take a couple breaths. Set that knee on the ground and push those hips toward this front heel, stretching out that other hip flexor. And on your next inhale, go ahead and sit back, flex that front foot. All right, come back into that lunge, plant those hands back into downward facing dog. This time we're going to walk our feet up to meet our hands in a forward fold again. Bend the knees and roll up one vertebra at a time. Your head should be the last thing that comes up. Good. Hopefully doing that slow rise, you don't get lightheaded, okay? We're going to take a nice wide stance here and we're going to just stretch our knees and kind of push them outward. Breathing into that stretch. And we're going to inhale, come back up, and exhale. We're going to keep those legs straight and just reach it down. Relax that neck. Let your hands just fall. Couple breaths in this forward fold. Bend your knees and roll all the way up again. All right, that should be your nice post-exercise stretch. We stretch all parts of your body, your neck and your shoulders, your chest and your back, and obviously all of these muscles in your legs. So hopefully you feel nice and limber and you feel good. Again, you just completed an exercise, or maybe this is a nice stretch to do first thing in the morning. Either way, it's good to refuel and rehydrate after doing something like this, after moving your body. So don't forget to do that. And comment below, follow, and like this video if you enjoyed it. That way you can save it for later. Again, I'm Lindsay Shepherd of Lindsay Motivates, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.